Okay, we have Zephyr Squad. So we need to integrate the Zephyr Squad with this Jira tool. And after that, you guys need to click on the Zephyr Squad. Okay. Now you guys can see here test cases, test cycle, and reports. Okay. We can able to write the test cases and we can able to execute the test cases and we can able to create the cycles and we can able to generate the reports also. Okay. Now I'm going to prepare the test cases for login functionality. Okay. So before that, I'm going to write the test cases here. So what is the test cases I'm going to write? Login functionality. Okay. So in this, I'm going to create the test cases. Okay. So what is the login functionality? We are going to create the test cases for login functionality. Okay. Now here objective is nothing but a test description, guys. You guys need to provide the description. So in the test case template, we have a test description. So what we need to enter to validate login functionality with valid
Username
username
or password.
and valid password. This is my description. Okay. And after that, you guys need to provide the precondition. So the precondition should be like this. Open browser, enter valid URL, then click on enter, click on sign in button. Okay. So now it is redirecting to that particular page. Okay. Now here, if you guys need priority, you can mention the priority also. Okay. I'm going to select this is a high priority. Now you guys can see the owner of this test case, it is showing. Okay. And after that, you guys need to click on create button. Okay. So now we have created the test case. Now we need to add the steps here. You guys need to click on that particular one. Now here it is showing whatever the things we have created here. Okay. Now you guys need to click on this test script. Okay. It is showing steps. Now you guys need to write the steps. The step is enter username. So I'm going to write, this is a capital letter, username in the username text field. Okay, username in the username text field. Now test data, I'm going to mention test123@gmail.com. Okay, now expected results, username should be entered. We have entered the username. Okay, now you guys can click on add step here. Okay, so whenever you guys are clicking on add step, then it is redirecting to next step. Okay, enter password in the password text field. Okay, now I'm going to enter the password is test123@. Okay, password should be entered. Okay, so the next one. So click on login button. See, whenever we are clicking on login button, we are doing some action. So whenever you guys are doing actions, no need to provide the
Test data.
test data. Now you guys need to write expected results. Expected results should be where this should be redirected to
Homepage.
okay Gmail inbox page or Gmail home page. Okay, now we have written the test cases. This is one test case, guys. You guys need to save. After that, you guys are entering these things. Next, I'm clicking on back button. So I have written one test case. Now next, you guys need to click on here. Then again, you need to write test cases. What you guys are going to write? So you can mention again login functionality. Okay. Now you are going to write to validate login functionality with valid username and invalid password. Okay, so here I am going to write the steps, precondition. Open browser, enter valid URL, then click on enter. Okay, click on sign in button. Okay, I'm going to enter. These are normal. Okay, clicking on create. Okay, now you guys can see here, or otherwise you can edit also. You can mention this is a positive and these are the negative test cases. You can mention like this also. Okay, now I'm going to click on this one. Enter username in the username text field. Okay, the username should be like this. So valid username we mention. So test123@gmail.com. Okay. So username should be entered. Okay. Next, click on enter password in the password
Text field.
text field. Okay. Now we need to enter the password is negative one. So like we are providing, so test 1 2. This is a wrong password. Okay. Expected results, password should be entered. Third one, click on login button. Okay. Now here it is showing error message should be displayed like please enter valid password. Okay, guys, this error message. So they are going to provide what are the error message? It should display in while you guys are not providing valid data. Okay, or otherwise we can say pop-up message should be display like please enter valid password. Okay, you guys can write error message should be display, or you guys can write pop-up message should be display. Okay, now these are the test cases for negative. Okay, I'm going to enter some more test cases. Login functionality. Here I'm going to write to validate login functionality with invalid username and valid password. Okay, open browser, enter valid URL, then click on enter, click on sign in button. I'm going to select on create. Okay, now I'm going to provide the steps. Enter username in the username text field. Okay, I'm entering username just like this. I'm providing invalid username. Okay, and username should be entered. Enter password in the password text field. Okay, I'm going to enter the password is like this. Password should be entered. Click on login button. Okay, so error message should be display like please enter valid username, or pop-up message should be display like please enter valid username. Okay, so this is the way we are going to write the test cases. Okay, now I am going to write one more test case. Okay, so to validate login functionality with invalid username and invalid password. Open browser, enter valid URL, then click on enter, click on sign in button. Okay. Okay. Enter username in the username text field. Okay, I'm going to enter username. Username should be entered. Okay, guys, you guys can do, you can copy also this step. How we are going to copy means, if you guys are going to click on clone, so this same should be added, but you guys need to change password in the password text field. Okay, I'm providing this is also invalid. Click on login button. Okay, error message should be display like please enter valid username and valid password. Okay, so this is the way we are going to write the test cases, and I am going to add one more test case. Okay, login functionality. Okay, open browser, enter valid URL, then click on enter.
డిస్క్రిప్షన్ కదా సార్ అక్కడ రాసేది
Sorry,
డిస్క్రిప్షన్ కదా సార్ రాసేది ప్రీ-కండిషన్ స్టెప్స్లో రాస్తారు.
Yeah. Click on sign in button. Okay. So to validate login functionality with blank data. Okay.
Sir.
I'm going to create the test case. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, enter username in the username text field. So I'm not providing any data. So username should be entered. Enter password in the password text field. Password also I'm not going to enter. Enter. Click on login button. Okay. Now what I'm going to do? So I'm going to write the pop-up message should be display like please enter required, or otherwise you can mention please fill the required fields. Okay, guys, the error message should be that depends on the customers. Okay, they are providing what is the error message they are looking for. Okay, see here I'm going to edit this one. So I'm mentioning the login functionality like this. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this one. Okay, sprint 1. Okay, now I have created the test cases. Okay, these test cases, one thing guys. Okay, so here you guys can add your story card. Okay, I think we have already story card. I'm going to search login. Okay, scroll. Okay, I'm going to add. Okay, so this is the login functionality. I'm going to add this one. Okay, I have attached. Okay, RTM guys. This is called, we can call it as RTM. RTM is nothing but a requirement traceability matrix. Because of for this particular requirement, we have added these many test cases. Okay, now I have added the test cases. Now what I am going to do, I need to execute these test cases. So for that, I need to create a cycle. Okay, you guys can see, create test cycle. You guys need to right click on this one. So and then again click on create cycle. Okay, so now we are going to perform, it is showing ad hoc test, but not required. So we are going to perform so conventional testing. Okay. So I'm going to click on create. Okay. Now the cycle is created. You guys can click on here, the cycle. You guys can see. These are the test cases. If you guys are clicking on this one, now you guys can see here test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, test 5. These are the test cases. Now you guys can see not executed. So we are not executed as of now. So you can see here not executed, in progress, pass, fail, and blackout status are there. Okay. You guys need to execute these test cases step by step. So first of all, you guys need to verify the description. This is the description. So to validate login functionality with valid username, valid password. So to perform these things, so first you guys need to open browser and you guys need to enter that particular URL, and after that click on sign in button. So then only you can able to see the login functionality. In this login functionality, you guys need to provide username. This is the one, and the password is this is the one. Okay, and click on login button. This is redirecting or not, you guys need to verify. Okay, if you guys are performing, this one is pass, then you guys can click on pass. Okay, and if you guys are this step also pass, then you guys need to click on pass. This one also pass, then you guys need to click on pass. Okay, now the status is automatically changing. You can see here, we are not changing. So automatically it is changing it to pass. If I am going to fail, I'm going to click on fail. Now it is automatically changing it to fail. Okay, or otherwise, if I'm not going to, I'm going to black this one. So here it is showing black code, and you guys can see here, it is changing it to blackout status. Okay, so that depends on the steps you guys have done. So based on the steps, the status will be changing on the tool. Okay, but these steps you guys need to use in the application, not only here guys. So you guys need to follow these steps and you need to execute in the application. They are providing one URL. The customers are, developers are providing the testing URL. So in that URL, you guys need to provide, these are the steps, step by step, and you guys need to execute. Okay, so this is just test cases preparation guys. So we can discuss more on tomorrow's class, how we are going to execute. Okay, if for suppose we are finding defects, how we are going to raise the defects. Okay, how we are going to linking the defects to this particular test case and these particular test steps, I'm going to explain in detail on tomorrow's class. Okay, you guys are clear? Any
Yes, sir.
questions? As of now, any question, guys?
No, sir, we are clear.